Alright, I'm over here. This is a total different side of arena of videos. Okay, first a degree, and then what it's. That was a cool class, astronomy. Ha! I proved it. Proof. Somebody proved a hypothesis. I had that class. I got a B minus for that, and I proved the hypothesis I had just last year, and so actually I had to as a student. So here's my culinary, all my culinary experience. All right, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about down to the numbers. All right, I can take every single number from every single recipe and cost it out to every single penny and do it for a 5-year stretch on a P&L system. All right, this is all my knowledge of the inner workings of a restaurant, the inner workings of food, the inner workings of the food industry. I go everybody from a Scoffier. All right. Also, I talk about other things like there's Walden, there's Essential Gandhi, Barack Obama, history of Afro Americans. You can see Long Walk to Freedom is here, and also the hippie thing, man. Look, I have many facets to my reality. All right, I read that first time when I was 13 years old. Dad gave it to me. He lost me when he got to multiple galaxies, but as 13-year-old, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the way it is. You know, I see beautiful things, you know, in the world. That's from my poetry class. I gotta move that. Shouldn't be in front of her face. Yeah. So anyway, so there's a multi-side of me. Tip over, see, there's all my moms. All right, that's what it is, you know. There's a multi-side to me, and so this is that. What the other side? Dorothy gave me this. I have to write her a letter. And then there's this side. All right, there's this guy. All right, who's an athlete and all that. Right. I'm just gonna let some stuff continue to kind of blend together because I want you to see in full spirit who I am, right? But some of the really when I get down to some talking about social issues and some of my it's like this, guys. I'm at over 100,000 followers, all right? And I want you to be able to access my information. The reason why YouTube was created, I believe, in this beautiful effort to not just entertain us, but also to combine us with information that saves lives. We've heard lots of stories about that, and that we can share across the world. So I'm going to make my channel easier for you to access because I don't know if YouTube has set up a user channel. A user sequence set up like my idea for what they did. Look, what they did for the internal guy with lots of videos. I can find all my 2,000 videos almost, all right, without having to go back and number each one and then know where they are and keep books. I can search for them now, the new search engine. Want that to work for you. And we don't have that to work for you right now, so what I'm going to do is, well, I don't know if they do. I have to check somebody else's channel. Maybe that's possible. I mean, you know, they probably just split their channels up. Look, I'm handicapped. I'm point and shoot. Let's get it done. All right. So, but I know all the facets, all the numbers, all the, you know, I know what it takes to break even. And what it is you got to do that extra 20% all the time. And then if you come with a smile and love and you make sure everybody like gets home happy and sometimes you even call them at home and make sure they're happy. I'm serious, man. Go the extra measure to be a chef. That's what it's all about. And I'm going to take you down to scrubbing to the corners, to watching your people, you know, how, you know, we're just going to get into the whole thing. And how you create a family inside a restaurant, a team. And how you just, that's what keeps the place going, is that you have a family, a team. And everybody knows these people and the food is always great. Not just like good food, right? I'm talking blow your mind good, because it's not made by just one chef, myself, right? It's going to be made by all the people who are in the kitchen, the whole team. That's what it's about. Everybody, we come to the menu and we're like, okay, anybody see improvements? I want to hear it. I want to see, you know, everybody, if something blows up, I'm like, let's sell it, man. Put it on the special. If it blows up, we put it on the menu. That's how it works, man. You know? If people like it, people want to come in for it. Anything, you know, enjoy it of the numbers and in the restaurant and hospitality. All right, down to the square inch on how many people you can fit at a bar, how deep and how much alcohol they buy per person. And series club numbers too. All right. I ain't fooling around. I'm talking about the guns where you measure it out per system. That's the only way to go if you're running a big club, all right? Also know about, like, you know, you got a heavy sound guy. I know the nightlife. Been bouncer and been in clubs for years too. So there it is. Numbers, ideas, concepts, and also the many facets of myself, my writing, my social aspects. And hopefully preschool is always going to be involved in everything that I do, because on the outside, just because they're good people. And it's a great program for kids, bottom line. Secondly is because I feel I'd like to do my part to help. Third is, yeah, back to number one. Kids are fun. Ouch. All right, I gotta go, y'all. Peace, man.